With almost 200 new animes this summer season, you're probably wondering what to watch. If you cannot decide and you don't want to waste your time, then this is a perfect video for you. I've seen a bunch of animes, so I can tell which animes are good to watch and which one are absolute trash that you should actually avoid. This anime is based on a free-to-play online game. It's about a group of bishies who are in the past trying to protect it from being changed by some monsters. And what makes this anime so over-the-top good is the animation, which is something so beautiful you will just have to see it to believe. Princess Principal is also done in the past. The story is about a princess and her minions, and all of them are spies. The action and story are developing right from the start, and you can see how much a character grows just from one episode. If the anime continues like this, it will definitely be great. Made in Abyss is quite a different anime from the rest of the season. It has a Ghibli vibe, like I was feeling as if I'm watching a Ghibli movie just from one episode. It's about an orphan girl that found a robot boy in the abyss. Both style and story of this anime are quite unique. When I read that this anime is about Dracula, I wasn't so happy, but after watching it I'm really satisfied because it shows Dracula in a different way that other anime do. So it's quite more deeper and personalized, and it's really awesome. The first episode of this anime did not impress me, but luckily I watched the second one right after it. This anime is if you take Mekaku City Actors and Alice in the Wonderland and just smash it into one big mess that is actually quite interesting to watch. The main character go to school in which students must live in the dorms, and they survive by using the points they get from the school. But there's a little trick, and that is that school actually takes away all their points and they have to struggle to survive. Japan made a system that when you turn 16, you're getting a letter that you're engaged and you have to marry that person. Before getting his letter, the main character finds out that the girl he loves also loves him back. But then he receives his letter and his future wife becomes friends with his lover. Imagine if Handa-kun, Sakamoto Desuka, and Captain Levi became one person in one anime and being really good at football, while having a little yandere that is following him around, but staying distant and not doing anything too crazy for now. This anime is about a group of people that are trying to protect people being from eaten by monsters that appear when you try to make a wish. The monsters try to take away your life by eating your time and your memories. And that is exactly what happens to one of the characters. I'm a sucker for dancing, so no wonder that this anime drew me. It's about the dude that tries to become a professional dancer, and what's funny about him is that he looks exactly like Little Giant from Heyoo. And the only thing I didn't like is how characters have way too long necks. When something bad happens to you, for example you get bullied, you can actually go and ask for a help girl to help you. It then takes away the life of the one that you want to die, but there's also a price. Your soul also goes to hell then. This anime is about a dude that is similar to Yusung from Mystic Messenger, that is an errand dog to a gang until he meets a dude that looks like Yumin from Mystic Messenger and Shizo from Tararara got merged to one person that becomes their teacher and dislikes cats. After his parents died and after the dorm that he wanted to move in got burned out, the main character decides to move in a dorm that turns out to be haunted. Well, not actually haunted, but inside of it there's a lot of dead people living in it, and he actually enjoys it. This is a cute show about a girl that adores one fictional superhero, and after her show being cancelled, she and her friends decide to become the show and those superheroes all by themselves. Dive is a less sexualized version of Free. That's basically it. It's just an anime about diving and friendship and sports. In this anime, everyone is some sort of a creature, and the main protagonist is a little horse girl. She's so adorable to watch that most of the time you forget that she's actually not a human. In this high school, there's a gaming club. A bunch of the members are professional gamers and they wanted to recruit one guy, but this story follows their adventure as a gaming club. The protagonist of the story gets played by his friends. They set him up to ask a girl out because they thought that she was easy, but she's actually a really nice girl, and two of them started going out, and this is their love story. And this anime is also gaming related, but instead of a gaming club they have a quiz club. So it's about the thrill of hitting the buzzer first and answering the trivia as correctly as possible in the least time. And this is a story about how couples begin their love stories in a convenience store. That's all there is to it, which is why it's placed under the casual category. Dragon Girl comes to another world just to become a maid in a restaurant. A mecha-obsessed otaku that is also a grown-up man gets killed while walking on a street, and then reincarnates in a magical world where he becomes a magician and stuff in order to one day be able to pilot a mecha by himself. Otaku boy accidentally gets killed because God dropped a light bulb on his head, so he died. So to redeem himself, he let him keep his phone as he brings him back to life in the another world. The main protagonist is a lonely otaku boy that creates Vocaloid music on YouTube, and then he teams up with three orphan girls that are all so beautifully lolis, and one of them has the same voice actor as Kana. This is a business firm that creates video games, and all the employees are these cute little blobs of happiness. A bunch of them are lolis and a bunch of them are just a bit more older lolis. Take Sailor Moon, take Idols, take Magical Girls, take High School Life, and take designs from video games such as Diva and Ruby from Ruby. And then as a cherry on the top put annoying voices and you will get this anime. I thought this anime is going to be adorable. A little fox girl that wants to be a matchmaker, and a lazy priestess boy that is overpowered and adores candy. But unfortunately this anime was nothing but cringe, cringe and cringe. This anime is about two priestesses, and one of them works for an organization that checks out the miracles to make sure that those miracles were really miracles. But this anime, although being really beautiful, is a bit too religious for my taste. This anime is really interesting because it's tagged as ecchi, but it's actually full-on nonsense of hentai about a dude that is dressed as a beautiful girl that sexually harasses one chick. I thought that this anime was funny for first few seconds, but it got old really quickly. But people seem to like it, so I don't know. Do you guys like it? This anime is about a girl that came to a high school in which students gamble to decide their position in the school. I had really high hopes and I was super hyped for it, but unfortunately the bitches are a bit too crazy for my taste, but perhaps they won't be for yours.